Hey, Doug Upstone here, and today is Tuesday, May the 20th, and going to change things up a little bit today for the free play. Going to give you a lengthier free play. Yesterday, not a good day for the freebies. Dodgers lose again. Giants score one run. Not enough. I did get my one play that I had. I had the Giants and Kansas City under 7.5. I think it was 7.5. Yeah, got that one right to take me to 152 and 107 the last 80 days. So that's some good news, but disappointing on the free play. So, well, can't really pick it up today, as I'll explain in just a second. Okay, but you'll get the whole package here. You're still going to get something. You're going to get two free plays, just a little bit different situation today. So like I said, I had a winner yesterday, 152, 107 the last 80 days. That's over $7,200 worth of profit, as you can see on the screen right there. So we got three plays for you today. Grab my WNBA Finals, West Finals, Game 1 winner, 5-0 run. 6-0 actually at my site, but the site I'm talking about here, 5-0 on that one, just $29. Available at gamblersworld.net, winningcappers.net, and sportscapping.com. Major League Baseball, except as I mentioned yesterday, had a winner there to take me to 44 and 33. I got an MLB system that is 48 and 12, 80% going tonight. So that's good stuff, right? See if we can get a winner there. And in the NHL, where I have been fantastic all year, 109 and 62. East Finals winner coming your way for just $25. So some great situational plays right there that you can take advantage of. Make sure you check those sites out, get yourself set up. Like I say, sales have been brisk in this long-term run for me, so just want to keep it going. Simple as that. All right, so what I'm going to talk about today is Minnesota and Oklahoma City. But what I'm going to do, instead of giving you a pick on the game, which, by the way, I just told you that I have, I'm going to talk about the series, okay, and give you my thoughts on the series. So this is a little bit longer. I do like Oklahoma City to win the series. So I'll just, let me just post that right up, right there, okay? Now, in terms of the series, one team was expected to be here. Their path was a little more treacherous than expected. And the other club took away or disposed of two brand names in short order. So Minnesota, Oklahoma City this season, they split 4 games, each winning on the other's home court once. But the Timberwolves did go 3-1 against the spread. Now, for many viewers, maybe even including some of you, this will be their first time to really get a good look at both of these teams. Now, if you happen to watch the previous series, okay, maybe that. But a lot of people, don't really start watching until we get to like the Final Four and stuff like that of the NBA, because that's where their interests are. So you're going to see a couple of future stars in SAG. We'll just go with I don't want to screw it up. We'll just go with SAG. Okay, for Oklahoma City, and Anthony Edwards for Minnesota. Based on the numbers, these are the two best defensive teams in the paint in the playoffs. Though you'll hear, in my opinion, a lot of emphasis talking about three-point shooting, I think where this series is going to be won is by the team that makes their mid-range shots and gets to the free throw line. I think that'll be the difference in the series. So how can Minnesota win? Well, Minnesota caught a break, I think, by catching Oklahoma City playing just with one day off after a grueling 7-game series. Yes, the 7th game wasn't grueling, but the series as a whole. And this is the first time they've done it. Okay, a 7-game series, won a 7-game series. So with that, mentally, physically draining. In 2 postseasons, here's something that's interesting. In 2 postseasons, the Timberwolves, if they have grabbed the lead in the series and at any point they grab the lead, they've won it. Okay, so that's something to think about. So tonight, if Minnesota wins game 1, I'm not saying the series is over, but you have to like Minnesota chances for that to occur. Now, this year's Minnesota team is more defensive-minded, and their mission will be to force Oklahoma City into the half-court offense. If Minnesota can control OKC's fast break, they'll stay in every game. Now, Ant-Man, he's going to get his points, okay? But what these playoffs have proven is Julius Randle, okay, is a better player when he's not the lead dog. So when he was in New York, that was the thing. He was a lead dog. Expectations were high. Didn't perform well. Now, not the lead dog, as more in I don't know if it's a complimentary role or not, but just in a different position, playing really well. To beat the Thunder, Rudy Gobert and Naz Reid have to be the best big men in the series. Okay, I think that's just a must for them. And then and trust me when I say this is a big if Dante DiVincenzo can find the magic he had last year in the playoffs for the Knicks, okay, Minnesota, it makes them a tougher out. Now, how Oklahoma City can win is we know that Sag's going to get his points. In 3 of the 4 games this year, he scored 37, 39, and 40 points. So who could lift OKC to the finals? Okay, if Zag just has his usual game, well, the 3 guys I'm looking at are Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, and Alex Caruso. Now, Williams, it seems to be when Williams plays well, the Thunder win. Now, they won a lot of games this year, but in the games that they lost, typically he hasn't played well. So when they go on these runs, he's usually right in the middle of what goes on. Holmgren is a defensive presence. I don't know. I kind of fallen a little on Chet Holmgren here. He's good with the alley-oops and stuff like that. Backdoor cuts. He's a defensive presence, as I mentioned. Here's the thing, though. If he shoots 45% from 10 feet or further, okay, I think he's going to be a problem then for Minnesota. He did not do that against Denver. Okay, so that's I think that kind of held them back. Now, Caruso, I'm not going to say it wouldn't have happened, but kind of, if you watch the entire series like I did, one thing that you notice when Caruso came into the game, it changed. And so I'm not for certain, and especially with Denver's injuries, if Denver didn't have the injuries, if Caruso wasn't on their team as a pickup this year, I'm not sure they would have beaten them. Here's the thing, though. Caruso brings energy, outstanding defense, and he makes big shots. Here's the other thing. OKC was plus 34 in turnover margin against Denver. And for the postseason, they are plus 68. Minnesota averaged against Golden State, a good defensive team, 17 and a half turnovers. So this one, to me, that could be the difference. So I'm looking at Oklahoma City to win in 6 games with their ability to generate and score off turnovers, which helps them, I believe, advance to the finals. So that's my pick, the Thunder to win the series for today. Again, for today's free play video. I know it's much longer than I normally go, but just giving you the full regalia here on how I think Oklahoma City gets the job done, but also that Minnesota will definitely win a couple of games, okay, in this one, in this particular series. So again, tonight I have my West Finals Game 1 winner, okay, 5-0 spurt right now. Major League Baseball Super System, 48-12, 80% goes tonight, just $24.99. And the NHL East Finals winner, 109-62. Okay, $25 is all that is at gamblersworld.net, winningcappers.net, and sportscapping.com. West Coast Wise guys are coming through, or try to come through, with the San Diego Padres to end their losing streak after getting swept at home by Seattle. And so now they head north of the border to face Toronto. So we'll see how that works out. So there you have it for a Tuesday. I'll be back on Wednesday with more free plays. This is Doug Upstone. See you on Wednesday. Until next time, I'm out.